Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, October 17th. You'll be interested to know. Today is National Pasta Day. This cheerful holiday traces pasta's global popularity, inviting everyone to twirl, slurp, and share plates of their favorite shapes. Celebrate with a cozy family dinner, a playful pasta tasting, or by trying a new sauce. Buon appetito. Go enjoy and celebrate. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's sunny and it feels like 38 degrees with 12-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:56, and it will rise again tomorrow at 7. It looks like we're in for a sunny Friday with a high near 61 and a gentle north wind blowing at 8 to 12 miles per hour, gusting up to 22. Tonight, expect mostly clear skies with a low around 42 and light winds at around 7 miles per hour. For all you beach runners out there, the first high tide Friday will be just before 9 with a low tide at 3. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 59 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday will be sunny with a high near 62 and light north winds around 6 miles per hour, becoming partly cloudy and mild overnight with a low near 47. Sunday turns mostly sunny with a high near 68 and south winds up to 12 miles per hour. Then rain showers are likely Sunday night into Monday with highs around the mid-60s and south winds near 13 miles per hour. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, former President Joe Biden is set to be honored in Boston next weekend at the Edward M. Kennedy Institute. Biden will receive a Lifetime Achievement Award at the ceremony on Sunday, October 26th. The night will also serve as a celebration of the Institute's 10th anniversary, with former Boston Mayor Marty Walsh and retired Navy Admiral Lisa Franchetti also receiving leadership awards. Biden, expected to be joined by his wife Jill, will speak at the celebration. Both Biden and Kennedy were mainstays of the Senate and the Democratic Party for decades. Now on to sports. Last night, on Thursday Night Football, the Bengals beat the Steelers in a stunning upset, 33-31. Newly acquired Joe Flacco was 31 for 47, with 342 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns, and no interceptions. Aaron Rodgers was 23 for 34, with 249 yards passing, 4 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The Bengals are now 3-4, and the Steelers fall to 4-2. And on Sunday Night Football this week, we got the 3-2 Falcons in San Francisco to face the 4-2 49ers. The 49ers are favored by 2.5, with the over-under set at 47.5. Kickoff is at 8:20 Eastern on NBC. In college football tonight, number 2 Miami is at home against unranked Louisville. Kickoff is at 4 Eastern on ESPN. And Saturday, check out number 20 USC in South Bend, facing the number 13 Fighting Irish. Kickoff is at 4:30 Eastern on NBC. Notre Dame is favored by 9.5, and the over-under is 60.5. Yowza. In local sports, The New England Patriots may have a unique trade opportunity that could transform their defensive rebuild. With the New York Giants struggling at 2 wins, they might be open to trading their star player, Kayvon Thibodeaux. The Patriots boast a strong defense, ranking in the top 10 for points allowed per game, with impressive run defense thanks to recent additions. However, they have struggled against passing attacks, prompting the need for an effective edge rusher. Acquiring Thibodeaux could enhance their defensive unit, especially if they can offer players like Keion White or draft picks in return. On Sunday, we got our 4-2 Pats in Tennessee facing the 1-5 Titans. The Pats are favored by 6.5, with the over-under set at 42.5. Kickoff is at 1 on CBS. In top news, winter is approaching, but how cold will it be? Federal forecasters from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Climate Prediction Center provided their annual winter outlook on October 16th. A warmer-than-average winter is expected across the southern United States, California, and much of the East Coast and Florida. Conversely, colder-than-normal conditions will likely affect the Pacific Northwest and Upper Midwest. Precipitation is anticipated in the northern Rockies and Great Lakes region, while the southern tier may experience drier-than-average conditions. La Niña conditions are a primary driver of this year's forecast, influencing temperatures and precipitation patterns across the nation. In business news, Meta is set to clinch an almost $30 billion financing deal for its data center site in rural Louisiana, which would mark the largest private capital deal on record, Bloomberg News reported on Thursday. Large-scale cloud service providers, known as hyperscalers, are racing to build artificial intelligence infrastructure, primarily investing in data centers. Meta will share ownership of the Hyperion data center site in Richland Parish, Louisiana, with Blue Owl Capital, retaining only 20%. Morgan Stanley arranged more than $27 billion in debt and about $2.5 billion in equity to finance this project, which is expected to be completed in 2029. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 5% for the week to $109,000. Ethereum is down 5% to just over $3,900. And XRP is down 8% to $2.35. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Scientists have finally corrected a fatal flaw in an unlimited power source, sparking an energy revolution. Researchers in the United Kingdom exploited a weakness in current energy technology to create more electricity. Traditional solar power technology falters during heat waves, losing 10 to 25% of potential electricity. The new method alters photovoltaic cells to store excess heat as chemical energy, which can later be converted into electricity. If widely adopted, these photoelectrochemical solar panels could significantly contribute to sustainable power. This innovative approach showcases that even heat waves could be harnessed to power the green energy revolution. And in entertainment news, Eddy Cue hints at Apple's next sports deal, stating, "We do love F1." As Apple reportedly approaches a yearly deal worth $140 million for the United States rights of Formula One, Hugh has been discussing Apple TV and sports streaming. During a recent panel, Hugh criticized the current streaming landscape, suggesting more bundling is needed. He also noted that streaming technology could unlock new opportunities. When discussing Formula One, Hugh pointed out that the related movie is the highest-grossing sports film of all time. Apple is close to announcing its Formula One streaming package, potentially this weekend at the U.S. Grand Prix in Austin. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American inventor and futurist, R. Buckminster Fuller. And he said, "We are called to be architects of the future, not its victims." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.